everyone. This is Donna's Happy Hour. Just a reminder to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you get future notifications of the videos. And please leave a comment. Thank you. Have a great day. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Donna's Happy Hour. I want to thank you for joining me again. Today, I have the great fortune of introducing for the second time on my show, Brian St. John. Brian has been keeping very busy in the studio, getting ready to launch another album. And he's also been keeping very busy in the studio with Whiskey Crossing, which is a band that I know you've seen on my show. Besides doing all of that, his solo career and Whiskey Crossing, he works full time. So grab your drinks, whatever they may be, because I know you're going to want to spend the next hour with me. So, Brian, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me back.
You're welcome. No. So this has been, obviously, for everybody, a very crazy 9 months. Mm-hmm. Tell me what's been going on in your life. I know you teach, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
So school went to virtual learning right away.
Okay.
So we were in on a Friday and we started teaching on a Monday online.
Really?
Yeah, we worked out through the year.
Wow.
So now we're back in person completely.
Oh, you are?
Over at our school. Yes, we are.
Oh, really?
Masked up and
right.
socially distanced
right.
and everything.
Right.
Following the rules and protocol, but we are back in person. We are in school.
Wow. Now, did they have to change? Because I know when I went to school, there were usually at least 25 to 30 children in a classroom. Mm-hmm. Did they have to change that?
So we're at a private school.
Okay.
And typically the class sizes would be a little bit smaller anyway.
Okay.
But a few of the bigger sections we did have to kind of bring numbers down slightly.
Okay.
But between following the New Jersey state guidelines and mm-hmm. here's what kids need to do, teachers need to do, we've been able to make it work.
Make it work.
We've been pretty successful thus far.
And now I hear on the news a lot of children, they're feeling that the virtual classroom wasn't really working well for them, mm-hmm. that they weren't getting the education. How do you feel about that when you hear that?
That we could probably talk for an hour on that subject alone.
Maybe I went into the wormhole there.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough one because I can say from my experience with the kids in the room,
right?
I teach high school kids,
right.
So they're going to give you that I'm too cool for school. But,
right.
99% of them are really glad to be there with their friends in spite of the,
pandemic. Okay.
Yeah, the pandemic. With that said, we still stream some stuff online for some kids who need to be home.
Okay.
And we try to make the experience as good as we can for them as well. But it's tough to be in two places at once.
Well, and this is a whole new ball game for everyone concerned.
Yes.
So I would imagine that there's obviously lots of, bumps in the road that you hit. But I have to commend actually all of the teachers and the students mm-hmm. for really embracing it as best they can, because now when you were doing a virtual, do I want to ask, are you married? Do you have children? How did, for somebody that does, that's got to kind of impact their
their home, their lifestyle at home.
It wasn't too bad.
Okay.
You know, my girlfriend works from home.
Okay.
So she works in finance. So
Okay.
when we were both home at the same time, we were just kind of on different sides of the house, you know. But we made it work.
You made it work.
And
okay.
she's still working from home, and
Okay.
probably will be for a while.
Wow.
I think her industry, along with everything, is going to be impacted by this.
Right. Right.
You know, in regards to, I don't want to sound like I'm turning down praise, but the way I look
Right.
at the situation for teachers in particular was, I think we should, to a degree, commend teachers, but at the same time, the way I looked at it, it's just our turn.
It's your
know,
job,
like,
and
healthcare workers have been on it since the beginning.
right.
But then, you know, we started to appreciate the folks who, you know, packed the grocery shelves and delivered our packages and all this stuff.
right.
And so, you know, the way I looked at it was, it's just come August, September, it was our turn to step up.
To step up.
Like everybody's doing in their own way. So
And you know, that's very true, because I think we just take things for granted, you know.
we do.
But one of the things I want to get on the subject of, so now you've been in the studio a lot, or how is that affecting now your music, besides?
So when we had, it's funny, the last time we talked, we said we had all these plans to do some shows and stuff, and
Right.
the shows, at least at first, stopped.
Right.
You know, and then everybody's schedule kind of went up in the air. It was a bit of a free for all, and I really can't complain. I worked from mid-June until just a few days ago from taping. You know, I've worked 80 shows this year.
Wow.
You know, mostly outside, obviously socially
Right.
distanced and everything.
Right.
But you know, I really can't complain.
Wow.
I've been working hard.
Wow.
But yeah, in terms of the studio recording, when everything hit, everybody's home in March, and my buddy John and I, who we make a lot of music together, he's working from home, I'm working from home, our significant others are working from home, and we both were like, all right, dude, we need something to do. So pretty much like, you know, COVID packed, and
Right.
I was able to go to his house and we made music together because we
wow.
both weren't seeing
Right.
anybody else.
Right. Right.
So at first we worked on a Christmas song called "It Used to Snow on Christmas," which
which you're going to be singing today, right?
correct, which I'm going to sing for you guys today.
Great.
So that's out on all the streaming services, and
It
we
is,
thought
okay.
we thought we'd put that out. We actually dug back through the archives of all the stuff from the old bands and things that we had to kind of prepare live releases that we'll put out either 1 or 2 a year for a while. And now actually we're working on another album
Oh, that's
together,
fantastic.
which is very exciting.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.